Hello, and welcome to the podcast, A Closer Walk. Today, we've got a special podcast for you today. We're coming to you live from the parking lot of the Prescott, Arkansas Church of Christ, here where I preach in Prescott, Arkansas. And I want to talk to you a little bit about creation and about the world around us in Romans chapter 1 and verse 20. And so let's take a look at the world around us for just a few minutes here in the parking lot of the Prescott, Arkansas Church of Christ. We see the trees, the clouds, the overcast sky, the birds in the tree across the street. Probably can't see them, they're too small. But we see the pine trees on the other side and everything around us in the world. And in Romans chapter 1 and verse 20, the Bible talks about this. He says, the invisible things of God from the creation of the world, being understood by the things that are made, can be clearly seen, even his eternal Godhead and power, so that man is without excuse for the hope that is in him. And so the entirety of the world around us screams, there's a God. Even that bright sun in the sky up there screams that there is a God. The birds singing in the background show the design of God. The trees show the design of God. The clouds in the sky show the design of God and the majesty of God. Only the fool has said in his heart, there is no God. And so nature demands that there be a God, and that the design in the world, the hands that I have 4 fingers and a thumb so I can pick things up. You see, that's design. Even the songbooks that we sing in the auditorium, within the auditorium, have design in them. You see, they have words on a page, they have a spine on the back, and it has design. And no one would say that a simple songbook did not have a designer. But yet, when they look at the world around them, they say, all of this doesn't have a designer. And how ludicrous that is. Those trees have functions. They put oxygen into our atmosphere so that we can breathe. You see, if we didn't have the trees, the oxygen wouldn't be replenished, and we wouldn't have the capability of breathing. All of nature, even these birds that are sitting over here, I'll see if I can get close enough to them, in these trees, they have design. And I don't think you can see that bird in the picture, but it has design, that it has the ability to fly. It has wings and feathers. And it's designed with the capability of taking off and flying. Man, I wish sometimes that I had that ability, that I could fly like the birds and be as free as the birds are. But the design that is in God's creation is just simply amazing. Looking at this bird that I'm walking up on, and it flew again. But the beauty and the majesty of God, as seen in the world, is an amazing proof of the existence of God. For since the creation of the world, his invisible attributes are clearly understood, being seen in what he's made. So every time you step out your door, every time you look up into the sky, every time you take a deep breath with the lungs that are inside your body that God created so that we could enjoy the fresh air outside. Remember Romans chapter 1 and verse 20. For the invisible things of God from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that he has made, so that man is without excuse. And let's help the people that are around us to see that God has made himself clearly, abundantly seeable, and that there is no excuse for being an atheist. This has been a Closer Walk podcast, short devotionals to purify our hearts together and draw closer to God. Thank you.